Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 4, I think, of my Divinity Original Sin playthrough. So last time, I think we started actually doing side quests, I believe. Let's see here. Yes, I think we started doing side quests, I believe was the bit. I'm trying to remember the buttons, that's not it. Also not it. Maybe it's not that button at all. Maybe it is in the log. No, select. There it is. That's the map button. Oh, nailed it. Alright, anyway. So we started doing side quests, I believe. We started to venture out into the unknown a little bit more. And into the edges, leaving the city. We knocked out several side quests. I believe it was last episode that we also kicked off the main quest, I think, in more earnest. And we learned that there's like time in the world and the universe and existence is ending. And for some reason, our main two characters here are like I don't know, they're like missing from the tapestry of time, and so for some reason they're like outside of the purview of all existence, and they're the only things in the universe that's been the case for some reason. And yeah, so it's lots of mystery, a lot going on, and we found out that it's something to do with Starstone, and apparently the counselor that was murdered was a collector of Starstone, which surely is no mere coincidence. So yeah, like I said, it was a lot going on last episode. As no doubt you can tell. What's all this stuff? A tooth? I don't know if there's anything good down here, but there is certainly some skeletons. So there's this lower area, and I think there's also the upper area. Sorry, still not the right button. Okay, I think we should actually go back and go up and around the top part. Because although I don't remember what the bottom part is, I do know what's at least up right over here in front of us. Anyway, so we cleared this last time. This was one of the last things we did, I think, was actually fighting a big group of enemies right there. So, pretty sure that was a thing. Ah, there we go. This is what I was after. Hola.
Oh, thank the seven. Lucia, it's the Source Hunter. We're not going to die on this haunted cliff after all.
Who's dying? We're just resting up. The calm before the storm. Those ghosties at the lighthouse won't know what hit them.
About the ghost at the lighthouse.
There's certainly something fishy happening. The light shines sure as the tides, though there's not been an attendant there for nearly 2 decades. Our platoon made a pact with Selenia. We'd check out the lighthouse, and if we made it back, we'd get a ticket home.
What Selenia failed to mention was that it wasn't just the ghosts at the lighthouse we had to worry about. It was every savage skeleton on the way there and back too. When we started, we were 7. Now, Lucia and I are the last alive.
Survival of the fittest, I say. We're just here marshalling our strength before hauling into that lighthouse with our swords blazing.
Ha! Marshalling our strength indeed. To be honest, we've been shaking like chihuahuas, praying for a way out of this mess, and it seems the 7 have sent you.
Ah, Malleus, your dignity's in a puddle at your feet. As for me, an honourable soldier and servant to Rivellon, I'm not afraid to ask nicely.
That's the spirit.
So, what do you say, Source Hunter? Will you check out the lighthouse in the name of your comrades in arms? If Selenia sees the place cleared, we'll be on the next ship out to Seal and back to our families.
You'll go to the lighthouse and straighten matters out, yes? Well, let us know what you find.
Alright, so this is the lighthouse expedition. We met with 2 legionnaires, Lucia and Malleus. They were part of the expedition sent by Lieutenant Selenia to the lighthouse, and they are its last survivors. They want us to investigate the lighthouse so they can report whatever we find back to the lieutenant. Got it. Hang on. I'm just gonna hope these guys don't freak out, which really, I guess I could save it. We could give it the old college try. After we save it, of course. Alright. I don't know if they'll care.
Please do. I'll make a fortune selling the book rights to my autobiography, The Last Legionnaire.
Oh.
Yes, well, give me a moment.
It was funny because they started talking right as I clicked on it, so I thought they were going to talk to... I thought they were commenting on what I was doing. Clearly not. They were just talking to each other, unrelated. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get away from the duo really quick so we can look at what we just picked up. So, all the way to the bottom, please. And these, and then a dagger. And that's what we picked up. And okay, so we have bracers and a dagger. So these are lockpicking and initiative, which lockpicking to me screams this. His are better. This gives him initiative, which is nice, but that one is 4 more armor, which is better. So really, we'll just give these to someone that just could use some better stuff. There we go. See, her gauntlets could just be better, so that's fine. And then a better knife, which also makes me think of our boy here. Ooh, these ones are actually better. We need to level up one more time before we can use this so we don't spend more than we need. But this one is our level and very good. So I don't think it matters because these ones are better. So he can use that. We're gonna wait for that one. Cool. We got our Alright, there we go. Now we can do this. Beautiful. Alright, well, we got some good new stuff. That's neato. Give it another save before we venture forward, because I know what's ahead. And it's, we'll probably be fine, because we're pretty tough, but at the same time, I could get taken by surprise. You never know. So right up ahead is the lighthouse, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, the game auto-saves. That's how you know trouble's coming. Alright, here we go.
The further we go, the more bodies we find heaped around.
Yeah?
We must be closing in on where they were headed.
Give that to Fair Daughter. Definite trouble ahead. It's a water barrel. Ah, hang on, itch. Alright. There we go.
Get there, boy. Heads.
Whoa. Alright, so. Yeah, take that, idiot. Oh, we have enough. Hey, look, a kill, first turn, well done. Okay. Let's see, I think we're gonna go real wide here. And he is invisible, so we're gonna have him scooting around the side here away from the pack. We're gonna put Gloric a little more up front, but not too far forward because we are gonna do something mischievous.
Try to resist this worm.
Yeah, you like that? Oh, Gloric was a little too close, but he's not on fire technically, so we're okay. Okay, we can't shoot again, obviously. Let's see here. She's not that injured. I guess we'll save the rest of her moves. They're all like going right after our spellcaster. That's neat. They're all kill Scarlet. She's the DPS. She's the spellcaster. She has all the damage. Wow, look at all these fools going right past Woolgraf. Ah, nice miss, idiot. Twice. Okay. Another good kill. Ow. Aha, miss. 2 misses. Take that, hippie. Alright, first thing we gotta do, get him out of my face. Alright, that would take 9, which what we can do is we can go Crushing Fist. I'm a little worried about dropping this on our head with Woolgraf so close, but... yeah, that hurt. Sorry about that, Woolgraf. I'm a moron. I don't know if you've heard. I think we'll just stand still there. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll get a good shot going here. Okay, then give him some much needed healing because I am a moron.
Rise from your grave.
Okay. Oh look, the dog's back. I think. Oh wow, she actually hit that one. Twice. Well done. What a beast. Well, that's not ideal. It's more AP than I have, so I guess we will...
I run faithful. I like this game.
Let me help you. Alright. Well, that's good.
Feel the pain of my stay!
Oh, he walked that off pretty good, huh?
Kiss of the Night Walker.
And he's still alive. Alright, was there another archer over here? Or no, I think it's just the one guy, so... Alright, let's see here. Winged feet, so this way I can walk across this fire without getting lit on fire. You can see why it's a useful spell. Yeah, boy. Alright, fall back, team. Fall back. We gotta heal and lick our wounds.
I picked him for a dry shirt!
Alright, it's totally fine. I'll give that to you. Okay. Then we give this to you. Alright. There we go. We are recuperating, but we did it. I think his heal's on cooldown and will be for a long time. Okay. Then I think we'll give this one to you. Alright. Maybe we'll do this to help clear this out. Okay, that'll help. Alright, now Bear Daughter.
Ascension time! Aid, my friends!
Okay. I guess I'll just pick that up. Some gold. Age bracers. Poison arrow. Clobbering time.
Now this is valuable.
Oh, good timing on that poison going away. Water essence. I don't know what that does, but we'll take it. Guess we'll take that. Avatar of poison. That sounds good. Grenade. Magic Loric. Invisible scroll. Neato. Just a fuse. And send that to Bear Daughter. Oh man, so much good loot up here, man. Okay, well, we have things to look at. We already identified that. No one's going to use the crossbow. None of us are leveled in it. Avatar Poison. This is a Geomancer, which means this is for Scarlet. Make a target immune to being poisoned. Melee attackers may be poisoned. Neato. That's cool. Okay, and then we're going to obviously sell this. We're going to send this to Bear Daughter. Send that to Bear Daughter. Everything else is identified. So, there's a new robe. It is worse than what we're using. I'm just going to double check here. Okay, there's a new bracer, which is mine is just a regular old that, but this one is a 15 though. So these ones are actually better than what I was wearing. Just some old boots. I think mine are better. The Lucky Charm and the HP is nice. Alright, Gloric. His armor's better. And he did get something new here. Let's see. Clobber time is a 3170 one-handed. It is +1 due to level difference. So maybe we'll hold on to this for now. This is 9, but it's movement and HP, and I feel like it's probably better than just a little bit of armor. Maybe I'm wrong, but who knows. This is a 13. These are better than what he's wearing. Okay. Now, 28 +1 initiative. This is a strength requirement. She can't even wear it. So, if it's a strength thing, I don't imagine any of the rest of us will wear it. Yeah. So, that is for a warrior, but our warrior already has better stuff. So, we can have it be sold and have that be fine. Beautiful. Well, you know, couldn't ask for more than that, huh? Alright. Lovely. Now we can actually hop inside the lighthouse. Nothing in there. Alright. Man, it's nice and quiet in here without the rain. Some gold, elegant leather armor. Ooh, that's a dexterity one. That might be good. There's another magnifying glass. I don't know if magnifying glasses run out or anything. There's a bone. Alright, really quick.
What's this? Living eyes that can see the shape of death? Avert your gaze, wanderer, for you are looking upon the phantom of a murderer.
I heard there might be an undead lair here. Do you know anything about that?
Skeletons roam the lands, restless as my troubled soul, but you'll not find their lair here. Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time I reside here in solitude. Solitude and silence.
Tell me about yourself.
Samson was my name, a long time ago. I know not why upon my death I became a ghost, doomed to haunt this tower. Perhaps the gods heard of my crime and stripped me of my rightful place in their eternal realm. If so, their punishment was just. Each night I wake the flame in the lighthouse to repent for my wretched sin.
You called yourself a murderer. Why?
That indeed is the tainted title I must bear, and deservedly so. For 15 years ago to the day, it was that I sat atop my lighthouse, the flame unlit, and watched on as a pitiable ship crashed upon the cliff and got devoured by greedy waves. Deliberately had I forgone to do my duty. Willfully did I condemn every soul aboard to a salty sleep on the bed of an indifferent sea.
Why'd you do it?
Why did I commit this act of blackest horror? Jealousy, anger, the bitter anguish of a broken heart. Those are the ancient ills that drove me to madness. Desdemona was on board, as I knew she would be, my wife. The delicate beauty of whom I was sure was betraying me with her friend, the dashing Farada. Possessed as I was by the demons of envy, ire, and torment, I decided that if I had her love no longer, only death could take her for his mistress. And so I sat here, coldly and calmly, as I delivered them both unto the deep.
Oh, I was waiting for more, even though I know that that was the end of the paragraph. I was zoning out, sorry.
Yet no sooner had the water closed its spuming jaws around the perishing vessel below, that the extent of my offense dawned on my beleaguered mind. Overcome with guilt, I sought escape through the hangman's noose. But rest was not to come.
Ah. Okay, Expedition Lighthouse. We found a way into the haunted cellar of the lighthouse and met with a ghost named Samson. He's a tortured soul indeed, but he seems to have nothing to do with the undead outbreak. The Legion will be interested in this information for sure. And then Lost Love at the Lighthouse, which is actual Samson's quest. We met the ghost of the lighthouse keeper, Samson, who admitted to purposely sinking a ship that his wife, Desdemona, was on board. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled for that. Outdated Executioner Sword. I'll take that.
These walls, my home, my
Pumpkin.
hell. I may have died.
We'll take the
My
dagger.
guilt lives on and on.
Sorry about your guilt there, Samson. But don't worry, my friend. You'll, we'll do your quest and we'll help put you at ease. Don't worry about it.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
A ruby. I don't know what,
These walls,
what it would be for. There's a fishing rod.
I may have
I guess I could grab that.
lives on.
Sure, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, what was she saying? What have we spotted? Maybe it was the ruby? Alright, well that's interesting. Alright, so I guess what is this for exactly? Requires strength. I guess I could send this to Gloric, I guess. I don't know what the ruby's for. Maybe it's just a selling thing? I mean, I would assume so, but who knows? There's a big old sword here. Requires a lot of strength, does a lot of damage, but of course it is two-handed, which is not where our focus is. There is a new dagger, but it's +1 for a level difference thing, so we could take a glance, but the Rondel dagger. Yeah, it's not, the level's not right, so we'll have to wait. Alright. So, regardless, it was worth it. So, let's go ahead and run back to the, the Legionnaires that are right down the road here. We will run to them. And we're probably not going to really tell them exactly what we found, and you'll find out why later. But, I think I usually do, and I'm always like, why did I say that? So we're going to try to just not tell them this time.
How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the lieutenant.
Let's see.
If you want to reap your reward, you can risk the trip yourself.
Indeed. If they've made a pact, it's their responsibility to live up to their end of it in both word and deed.
Be that way. If you nobodies could do it, we'll have no problem performing the inspection ourselves. Go on your way, then.
Yeah, piss off. Anyway. Alright, Lucia and Malleus asked us what we found at the lighthouse, but we refused to divulge the story. In the end, they decided to go check out the lighthouse themselves.
I need a moment to reflect.
Let's see. I don't know. Without a healthy sense of self, takes a strong eye to face the powers of darkness, after all. So everything is time and place, I'm not afraid of.
Egotism certainly has its time and place, and I'm not afraid to take what I need.
Let's see. I'm tempted to do that, but like, yeah, you're pretty awesome, but I'm also tempted to say that.
I'd put you first too, if given the chance.
Aww, they care about each other. Anyway, don't worry about that. I guess I'm tempted to go check. I guess we'll go check on him, but we also could just teleport back to the and go talk to the lady. The commander lady that told us to do this initially. Oh, okay. Well, they're probably just going back on their own anyway. So, anyway, we can go to the north gate, and we will go ahead and report this. So we'll see. Before I tell you why we refuse to tell them, we'll see what the lady up here says, and depending on what she says, will depend on what kind of explanation I need to give.
Baking like a cake.
So we'll see what she says. Hola.
So good to see you again, Source
All right,
Hunter.
we need Legion.
I shall be
business,
very glad to share what by all means.
Lighthouse.
What? You found 2 of my soldiers cowering in the bushes. I expect more from tried and true legionnaires, but at least you did the job for them. I guess we'll have to look for the source of the undead in other places.
I don't know if we need to say the rest of this.
My legionnaires,
Oh, yeah, I think we already said
they
that.
all perished?
Okay.
How fate has treated...
Okay, there we go. So, obviously nothing happened, right? So you're thinking, okay, well, you know, what's the big deal? Here's the thing. If you tell Huey and Dewey, like, exactly what happened, you're like, it's a crazy story. Then if you tell them everything that happened, they come right back here and they tell their boss, they're like, oh yeah, we totally did it. We're totally the best. They take 100% credit for your job. You come back here, you're like, you know, WTF, they didn't do a thing. And the lady believes, I don't know if you presented evidence or the lady believed you or they accidentally revealed themselves, but somehow she knows that they're lying. So then, and it's this whole thing. I almost think that she's like, you know, you can decide their punishment or something. Like, it's this whole deal, right? And I think I just tell them every single time, and then when I get back here and then obviously they took the credit, I'm always like, why did I do that? I should have just not done that. And I do that like every single time. So this time I opt to just not tell them because then they have to go look for themselves, and then I come back and I tell the lady that yeah, they were hiding in the bushes, and you know, and then they didn't take credit, and you know, crisis averted. Anyway, okay, so that was the lighthouse, which is grand. Now, pardon the frame rate on the map. I don't know why it does that. Let's see. So obviously this is the cave, but this is on the other. It's a special gate to get there. You have to go through here. It's a pretty high level thing. It doesn't happen for a while, I don't think. We could kind of be working our way towards this, which is Evelyn's secret lair. We could be working our way that way, but I don't think we should go all the way in yet. But we could work that direction. Let me go ahead and look at our log here. So we have this, but we have to get to that. We have to get to there's a cave later on, I think, or something. I know this happens later, so we're keeping our eyes peeled for it. And then this is the murder, which of course we have to go to the lair for that. Again, main story quest. And then the wife, which this one once we have. I don't know if we might have broke this one because we did it out of order. I don't remember what happens with this, but I think it all goes away. Because obviously she's not guilty, so, you know. So I don't know what to do with that, we're leaving it alone. This one will happen later, because, well, again, we're going to be inside a cave. This one is the expedition for the church, which that one I think we could head towards, if I can remember where it is. And then let's see, what about this one? Right, that's the main undead thing. This one is a cave later on. That's the robot later on. Into the dark, that's that cave, same thing, and then the stones. Okay, so I think the church one should be next. The only issue is remembering where it is. Sorry, wrong button. Let's see. I think it's this thing right there. So okay, I think there's an entrance back here. So now we'll head towards. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So now I think we will head towards the church, ideally, assuming I'm going the right way. We will see. Time will tell. I don't know if...
Your return marks of victory, Hunter. We'll vanquish our foes yet.
Absolutely.
How can the Legion serve you today, Source Hunter?
Sorry, open the gate if you please.
You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me.
Oh.
You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you are most...
Okay.
Thank you for
Right, okay. So if the lady's literally saying, I don't think you're leveled enough for that, then I feel like she's probably right. Okay, so the church must come later, which means now we must be headed towards...
Another peaceful day, sir.
Yeah. So if the lady's literally saying, you know, I don't think you're ready for that LOL, then I feel like you should probably pay attention. So I think we will go ahead and more or less head towards Evelyn's lair and just kind of see what we find along the way. I suppose that'll be the plan. So yeah, it's the same basic direction in which we were already out. We'll just go right instead. We will cut right rather than what we already did, so that'll be the plan, I suppose.
It's heating up.
And then we'll see.
To leave the city is to venture into danger.
I'll be careful.
Be careful, source hunter.
Thanks, man.
Prepared to drown my sorrows with ale.
Relax, people. It's just water. Calm down. Alright, let's see here. There's something down below that kind of looked important. We could cut down that way. There's also some barrels. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, we were already over here to some degree because this is where we escorted the guy, I think. Yeah, these are the zombie dogs. We already saw that, but now we are approaching unknown territory. Guess we'll just, aha! Let's say, I remember there was a fight over here, but I think often I approach this from the different side, so I'm on a lower level, and so I have to run all the way around while they're shooting at me. I think that's usually what happens. Well,
You were right there.
1 out of 2 ain't bad. Don't worry about it. Have him do that. And then he's gonna head for the necromancer in the back. Well, he has almost no AP here, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. For some reason, he was like attacking on like. All right, well, I don't know what happened there. So can't explain that. Don't know what that was about. Fine, then we'll brute force it, shall we? I mean, we can't poison these guys because they are undead, so we won't worry about it. Oh wow, there's a lot of these guys. There's a lot of used guys. Oh, that's rude. That's why we're gonna kill. That's why we're gonna go kill you, my guy. That didn't do a whole lot.
Baking like a cake.
Also didn't do a whole lot. Alright, I think we're gonna have her scoot up a little bit. Problem is, there's all these guys are in the way. They're all body blocking me. Alright then. I was hoping to shoot the guys in the back, but all these other guys are in the way, so. Alright, we're gonna go hastened. Because if I can't go straight up invisible, we can at least surprise them with my speed. Alright, which one of you? Archer, archer, archer. Okay. So these little circles, these are attacks of opportunity, which means if I walk past them, they'll swing at me. But as long as I go around that, it's fine. Alright, then I guess we'll do this.
Surrendered my leeching embrace.
Heyo.
Sweet relief.
Okay, wrong button. Sorry about that. That was a waste of moves.
Death is its own deliverance.
I'm coming for you, priest. Wow, look at that. He had a revive spell. A resurrection. And a heal. Wow, what a pro. That's why Wolgraff is going straight for you, pal. Whiff. Alright. I guess we'll just shoot that guy, I guess. Although, she can actually reach this guy.
I need another time.
Alright, well, that was neat. Thanks, Bear Daughter. Aha!
Well within my range now.
Attack of opportunity, pal. Alright, if I walk away, he's gonna swing at me, so... Not if we do this, though. Yeah. How's that for an attack of opportunity, you punk?
Dynamic force.
Don't worry, you can't shoot your allies. Well, you probably could if you tried, I guess, but... There. More power for you, my guy.
I need to dry off.
Oops, sorry.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Wolgraf can move farther than you. I can still catch you. And that guy can't hit anything. Neither can that guy. Alright. She'll just take a shot at him and just try and help out. There we go. She actually hit him. Twice. Alright. Gonna run up here to do some sweet backstab. Some sweet backstab damage. We're gonna scoot up because we are too far away. That to him. That was good damage. Whiff. Ow. Okay. Very nice. Just gonna have her scoot up. Heyo. Alright, he has bleeding, but don't worry, it'll, you know, he'll be fine. We'll heal him once he's done bleeding. Alright, grab that. Treat poisoning scroll. It's not terrible, but Bear Daughter has an ability to treat that anyway, so it's not incredibly crazy. We can sell the wand. None of us are trained, you know, I haven't leveled into wands, so. Freezing arrow. First aid scroll. You know, there was some good stuff in there. So scrolls are for me, arrows are for Bear Daughter. Scroll is for me. Okay. Right, there's some level ups. So Bear Daughter's first. She has an ability point, so she's leveled into Tenebrium, or however you pronounce that. But she has bow skill, which is what we care about. We could give her bodybuilding, which would give her some more saving throws, which is good. She already has a maxed out expert marksman. We could give her lucky charm for some better goodies, but I really feel like giving her some better saving throws is always a good move, because nothing else jumps at me, right? So that sounds good. Okay, and then Wolgraf. He currently has dual wielding maxed out, makes sense. He already has the maxed out willpower. Bodybuilding could be another good one for him if it comes down to it. He has a telekinesis point, but he doesn't actually even need it, really. He just happens to have it. He has maxed out nasty deeds of all of them. So I guess we'll go ahead and go bodybuilding for him, too. Because, you know, more saving throws are a good thing for anybody. Alright. So, we'll just continue along this path, I suppose. Now, I assume this leads all back to, you know, places we've been, but... well, you know, always a good thing. Man, Bear Daughter's gonna have a freaking arsenal by the time this is all over. She's gonna have all the arrows you could ever want. Alright, so this obviously goes back down to where we were. So we can go ahead and look at this lower ridge on the way back over. Just kind of exploring, obviously, trying to kill anything that shows up. It's easy, cheesy experience, obviously. Alright, so obviously I need it. Guess I'll go ahead and grab that. And then while we're already here, we're already walking for cooldowns anyway. We'll go ahead and grab that for him. There we go. Someday, I want to do a run where you go, like, you grab that zombie trait so that you, like, you're kind of undead, you know? I think that would be neat for an alternative way to play. I think that'd be cool. I would also like to do a lone wolf run at some point. So it's just, so a lone wolf is you grab that trait, and lone wolf means you can't carry companions, so it's just you, and it's just the main 2 people, that's it. I would like to do a lone wolf run at some point. I think that would be neat. I don't know how hard that is or not. I mean, people that know the game better than I do would probably be able to weigh in on how difficult or not difficult that would be. I just don't know. I think we're already in this place. Oh, well, maybe not, because we got experience for being in here, so maybe we haven't been in here. That's probably garbage. Yeah, it's crap. What's his face is already trading away from that stuff already. Poisoned cheese. Well, obviously we don't want to grab that. Interesting. I wonder what all this is. We got experience for jumping in, so we must not have been here. Ooh, bastard sword. I mean, that could be good to sell. I mean, none of us are two-handed, but in principle, I'm all about it. Oh, well, I picked it up. I meant to just read it and leave it there, just to help clear up space, but it's fine. Read. Drop. Okay. Barrel. Go ahead and that to read in case I didn't have it, which I already have. Ooh, copper ring. Rings are good, of course. You know, they're good little bonuses. And obviously everyone has slots for rings, so. Oh, I don't think I grabbed the basket. Nothing good. Okay. Milk. Alright. Nothing too incredible. I mean, there was some good little loot in here. Not totally positive why it gave me the experience. Maybe that was just for discovering it. Maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, so the new ring is perception and movement. Who is leveled into perception? Does any one of my characters have, like, noticeable perception? 6, 5, 6, 7. Woolgraph is my perception guy. Okay. So good. He has a slot for that. Here. There you go. Perception and movement. That's all for you, man. Alright. These other things will be good selling, but some bracers could be good. No, I think it was another 11. Okay, so she already has a 15. He's on a 13. She's on an 11 with bonuses, and he's on a 15 with bonuses. So we're already past all that, but it's fine because obviously it's good to sell. So anyway, maybe the experience was just for discovering it, because otherwise I don't know what else it would be for. Just make sure to double check any of the stuff, especially considering we have points in the lucky stuff. You never know what you might find. Some scraps. There's a shield, but none of us are leveled into shield, so if I grab it, it's just to sell, so. Alright. It was an old little beat-up wooden shack, but it was some good experience. Ooh, summon undead warrior scroll. That's kind of neat. Pumpkin. What does that do, pray tell? Ah, well, it's obviously a heal. Now we know. Okay. It's trouble.
That creature there looks like it'd like to play fetch with our femurs.
Is that a zombie dog? Man's best friend, my Heine.
My Heine. Let's go say hi. Obviously, I knew it was a trap. I've played long farther than this, so fear not. I knew what I was getting into.
Once my arrow tastes blood,
Oh,
it
wow.
craves more.
That dog was, let's see. It says cures poison. Can I cure an enemy's poison? Wouldn't that be funny? Alright. We could save it. Actually. Oh, hey, that was good. Oh, don't end your turn, please. I was about to say, he hasn't even done anything. Gonna go ahead and hit that. We're gonna sneak around the back, and now this time we're not gonna attack the ground accidentally. And we're gonna try and sneak towards the mage guy in the back. Okay. Now this time I'm a little worried about us getting poisoned here, so I'm gonna give this to you so that you can't be poisoned, so you can flaff around with the dog if you have to. Yeah! There. We got rid of the dog before he could do too much nastiness to us. Alright, if I run there, I can hit all three. I can hit 3 out of the 4 of them, so that seems pretty good.
Ironclad and fleet of foot.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
Girl. Oh, we are out of action points. Don't worry, Gloric. You're doing what you should. Drawing attention away from the rest of us. Well, that's less than ideal. Aha! Attack of opportunity and you're dead. Oh, hey, levels up. Nice. Poison failed. Twice, that's lucky. Well, we could cure at least 1 poison if it came down to it. Oh, Lord. Now there's just poison everywhere, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and do this to help get rid of some of this. Hey, one-shotted. Alright. We're coming, guys. Fortunately, she literally just gave her avatar poison to our guy over there, so that's not helpful. I'd move away, but he'll get an attack of opportunity, and that would be bad. Yes! Well done, Gloric. Okay, there's still guys over here, so I guess we'll go ahead and get closer so that we could do an attack of opportunity if he walks away. Okay. It was still worth doing that, of course, because...
Trying to escape.
Aha! Yeah, see, just like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cure your own poison, because I think she's poisoned. Yes, she is. Treat poison. Lovely.
Meet your
You're off.
demise!
Alright. Okay. See, we're totally fine. Alright. But first, leveling up. So, we have an ability point. So this is Scarlet. So she already has willpower. We could give her, again, we could give her bodybuilding if it came down to it. She already has all of the points in any spell thing she could learn. We could give her a lucky charm bonus. That could be good. She already has maxed out the lore master. And she can't learn, yeah, she has willpower, and we could give her like the two-handed for the staff, but again, that's a melee thing. So I really feel like that probably Lucky Charm could be good, because we might be able to find good loot that way. And again, she already has a charisma point, so I guess we'll go ahead and go Lucky Charm for her. At least that could be useful. And then for Gloric, so, actually, hang on a minute, could we decrease some of these, please? Thank you. So she already has dual wielding, maxed out defensive stuff. He already has the men-at-arms point. I don't want to give him that. Yeah, Gloric's once again kind of not awesome. Well, I guess I could give him like one of these. Maybe give him Scoundrel. Maybe there would be some useful things he could learn, I guess. Because, like, I don't know what else to give him. We could give him Expert Marksman, I guess. But I feel like at least Scoundrel might have some crossover that could be a little useful, I suppose. Because, like, a lot of the rest of this, not really. You know what I mean? Not really. Yeah. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and give him Scoundrel. Just because there's nothing amazing, so it's like, at least that's might have some crossover, maybe. Alright, so there's that. There's a lot of us that need health, actually, so... Okay. Bear Daughter needs a top off. If we can manage it. That's for you. There we go. Alright. Getting the team back to full, baby. Now we can actually grab some of this stuff. Some sort of interesting sword. Peter Lee's sword. I don't know who Peter Lee is, but we have his sword. Gold, a scroll, some boots. We'll go ahead and just pick that up. Well, that was neato. Alright, let's see. So, we have some things to move around. Strength of 7. So obviously we might be able to look at that. It is one-handed, so we could look at that for Gloric. He might actually finally get a real weapon now. Give this to Bear Daughter. We have some more boots, but which we could take a quick glance at. Yeah, we'll have to see what everyone's wearing. But all right, Peter Lee's sword, huh? So this is his level, and he does have the strength for it, which is fantastic. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and give this as a main one. He finally has a real sword. It's so exciting. And then we'll replace this with hey, there we go. He could actually use this now. Also unbreakable. And it is the best option he has, I believe. It's kind of a toss-up between this and this, because this thing's overall damage is much... Actually, yeah, because its top end is much higher. Yeah, plus it's unbreakable, which means it won't have any kind of wear down on durability. Neato. Wow, look at our boy, dude. He's finally getting real weapons. He has a real bladed weapon. How exciting. Alright, so as far as boots go, again, he has 9, but it has bonuses, and I feel like the HP bonuses are too good. So that's 11 with no bonuses, so giving her one of these makes sense. And then him, he's using 13, no bonuses, so same thing. Okay. Lovely. Now, what was the update here? Twin dungeons. We discovered a strange set of burial mounds outside Cyseal. Yeah, I remember what some of these were for. I just never remember how to solve what's inside. So that might be a thing. I guess we can go ahead and clear the other one while we're right here. So let's go ahead and give this a save. We're not going to hop inside yet. We need to run to this other side. There's 2 dungeons. The second one is over here. Also has bad guys on top of it, so... We're going to go ahead and engage them so we can clear the area. So then, that way, then we can try and figure out the actual dungeon. Okay. So you're just going to kind of stand a little bit in front. They're going to get closer to me, so don't worry too much about it. As you can see, the floor is lava. Literally. I'm tempted just to completely wait and see if we can just maintain points, but maybe we'll see if we can... get a spicy shot at him. Oh, there we go. That was nice. Okay, let's go winged feet. Okay, now he can run across the fire surface. Then we'll go invisible, so that way he can walk across, and of course he is now completely undetectable. All right, so now he's gonna head for this necromancer guy in the back. Try and shut that down as much as we can. And let's start clearing some of this fire, shall we?
Nobody can see you cry.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I don't know if she'll be able to reach this. Yeah, not really. We'll save the rest. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to have the points to actually do anything to me this turn, so that's good. Nice. Alright, get the one that's approaching her, please.
No glory in this death.
Thank you. Yeah, look at him, dude. Now you give him a real bladed weapons. Like, suddenly he's slaying right now. Imagine that. She has one more for another, I think one more shot. Wow, look at this. We are walking all over them. Wolgraf is still just trying to catch up. However, if this necromancer guy falls back, he's going to have a nasty surprise behind him. Also, I'm on fire.
Seven, have
Heyo.
mercy on your soul.
Oh, look at that. Sorry. Literally stepped into the thing for no reason. Alright, let's get Scarlet healed. She got banged up just because of the flames afterwards.
As good as a new penny.
Alright.
I needed that.
Okay. Looks like the actual fire is dying down, so We'll leave the steel bar. The steel stuff is very, very heavy, and it's for, I'm assuming, crafting, which obviously does not help me. Alright, so there's the other dungeon right there. Obviously, one is on top is, like, fire-themed. Now, like I said, I don't remember how to solve what's inside, but, you know, we'll go inside as a unit. I feel like I usually split up 2 and 2, and I feel like it almost always gets me killed. Or almost gets me killed, you know what I mean? So, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a much safer route of going in one at a time this time. Right.
Hey, there's a dungeon just like this nearby. I'm sure of it. Do you think what we do here affects that place?
Yeah, so what you do in one affects the other. I already know that. Just trying to remember what the actual answer is.
The folks that make it down here are awfully strange. Some of them stare at that tombstone for hours.
Yeah, so obviously, and then that's the answer, right? Alright, we stumbled across a mysterious tomb containing a list of elements and several switches. So yeah, that's the meme. Tombstone. Am I being blind right now? There it is, tombstone. Alright, earth, water, air, fire. In this cell's double, your double will face your ally. Pardon? In this cell's double, your double will face your ally. Earth, water, air, fire. Earth, water, air, fire. I feel like I'm trying to remember what the answer was. I think if I hit the order that's on this one, I think it's going to trigger a bad guy, because I imagine that answer, the earth, water, air, fire, is for the other dungeon, I would assume. And then if I punch that code into that one, it will work, maybe? I feel like, let's go ahead and try that. Earth, water, air, fire. Earth, water, air, fire. Don't forget. Earth, water, air, fire. I'm absolutely going to forget. Earth, water, air, fire. Earth, water, air, fire. Don't forget. Alright. Oh, hey, there's a chest. I didn't even see that. That would have been dumb. Hang on a minute. What was that? Joshua's spice? Ingredient not for consumption. Too fiery. No idea what that's for. Can you believe I almost missed that chest for no reason? Earth, water, air, fire. Just gotta repeatedly chant it to myself between random sentences so I don't forget earth, water, air, fire. See what I mean? Alright, so this is the other one. I usually feel like I divide into 2 and 2, and it almost always gets me killed. So not looking at that tombstone, I want to punch in the code before I forget. Earth, water, air, fire. We found a second elemental tomb curiously similar to the first. Alright, earth, water, air, fire. I need earth. No, earth is probably this one. Earth. Sorry. Earth.
I wonder what that did.
Water.
Now to find out
Air.
what effect that had. Now to find out what effect that had. Now to find out what effect that had.
You think that worked? I don't know. Now this one, water, earth, air, fire. Water, earth, air, fire. So now let's run to the other side as a unit and see if anything happened. Water, earth, air, fire. I'm gonna double check one more time, but I think it was water, earth, air, fire on this side. Water, earth, air, fire. Yes, water, earth, air, fire. Do not forget, water, earth, air, fire. Water, earth, air, fire. Okay, to the other side. Now we'll see if anything appeared, anything happened. Water, earth, air, fire. Don't forget, water, earth, air, fire. Alright, if we head inside and there's a very big, powerful man, water, earth, air, fire, then we'll know that we did it wrong. Water, earth, air, fire. Water, earth, air, fire. Well, there's things dying down here. That doesn't seem... Yep, alright, obviously it was not right. Obviously. Oh, hey, it's like a... Well, that's rude. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and cure mine.
This will be over soon.
Okay. That's less than ideal. It's a little risky, but getting out of the poison matters more. Yeah. Can't be poisoned now, pal. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Not ideal. Not ideal. It's fine. It's totally fine. Hell yeah. Give it your best shot, my dude. Just bash her in, dude. There we go. Get out of the fire, get out of the fire. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, no one panic. No one panic. Get water, please, before we burn to death. Quickly, Bear Daughter's gonna die.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Okay, that was scary, huh? Right, I need you. And then you. Go ahead and cast it on yourself first. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a bad juju Magumbo, that's for sure. Okay, next thing. Go ahead and cast it on her.
Back on my feet.
Because her low health is making me nervous. Oh my goodness.
On the mend.
Right. So there was a hatch. I mean, maybe that is what we were supposed to do.
What's that gleam?
Because now there's a hatch there, so maybe that was what we were supposed to do. Maybe that was the ticket. All right, Bear Daughter, also her. Poison resistance potion. Thank you for that. I know what this is for. We're not going to equip it. Don't worry about it. Right, we have some other things to check. So there's a new bow. My God, we have so many things to sell. So I think this is what this is for, but I think it's the same thing she's using. Yeah, same thing she's using, no differences, so don't worry about that. There's another hood, but we've already talked about how I feel about covering up my pretty hair. Or any of the rest of us for that matter. Woolgraph is an exception. The rest of us, I'd prefer not to cover us up. So I think that was pretty much the show. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else too jaw-dropping. There was another dagger, and we could look at that, but I'd be a little surprised. Yeah, it's plus due to level difference. It's far above our level. We could give him any one of these if one of these are better. So he's using a 15 through 24. Hey, he can use one. He can use this now, because yeah, that is much better. His daggers are improving as well. Nice. Okay, so that's good for him. And I think that was pretty much the rest of what we wanted here. So let's go ahead and hop over here. Crippling Blow requires level 6. We're still not there yet. I'm just going to double check that no one's holding any other gear that they should. Yeah, okay, good. I was about to say, Scarlet is the main, she's the main girl. She's the one that does most things, right? So, all right, after we're healed, then we'll look around. But I'm not going to dive back down that hole until we're healed. Obviously, that, you know, that weird fake almost double of Scarlet was nasty. As I knew she would be. Alright, next level though, we'll be able to use that level 6 item. Which I already forgot who that was for, but someone has a level 6 item. Oh, it was an ability. Gloric can use, I think he can learn Crippling Blow or something, but he has to wait till next level. I guess we'll give this to you. Okay. My goodness.
I feel better already.
Hey, I'm glad, man. Glad to hear it. So yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of status effects in rapid succession. You know. So yeah. All right. There we go. So I think Scarlet is the Bear Daughter's pretty hurt too. Yeah, Bear Daughter almost died back there, dude. It was just the fire. Just because fire stacks really, really badly, and it hurts very, very badly. And so if you ain't paying attention, you can absolutely die to fire. Give her that. Our own one is ready. Alright, that should be enough to get Scarlet all the way back up. Bear Daughter's only missing like 1 HP. And so I feel pretty confident with that. So now let's give that a save. Now that we actually beat that doppelganger thing.
I feel better already.
Goodness gracious. So yeah, as you could tell, you could see how like challenging that was. Usually I end up splitting 2 and 2 because it's faster to look at like the answers for the different sides. But obviously, fighting that with just 2 of your characters is a very scary thing, obviously. And I have lost characters in the past doing that. Because I was like, yeah, you know, I think whatever, insert character here and insert character here can do it. You know what I mean? I often do that. But, you know, it's interesting because I've started this game, like I've said, a lot of times. And from almost all of them, I always have one that's a warrior, and I have one that's a spell that's like a mage of some kind. Because the thing, I feel like that one of the two, I feel like it's much more tempting for one of them to be a mage, because your only other mage option early on is Jahan, and Jahan is kind of a dickhead. And I don't like him, and so I don't want to use Jahan. So the only other option is to have one of my 2 starting characters be a spellcaster. And so my setup is almost always the same way because for that reason. And I wouldn't mind, like, you know, technically I could make my second character like a ranger character, and then I could carry, I guess, I wouldn't need Bear Daughter, right? But so I don't know, but I've just always carried Bear Daughter, but I guess I could make a second one a ranger, and then I would have to carry Medora because I would need at least 1 warrior. And then I could guess my other one could be Woolgraph. Often, my Woolgraph is a newer thing for me. Often I grab Medora, and even if Gloric is a warrior, I often just have 2 warriors because having enough frontline muscle is not a bad thing, you know? So I'm not sure. All right.
Interesting markings. It looks like interesting markings.
Oh, maybe I have to put it on.
It looks like a circular object might fit here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, it's in place.
Interesting
So
markings.
there's one. So now I think we actually have to go to the other side and fight another doppelganger. And then on that side we can put down another pendant. And then once we have that pendant, then I think that force field will open, and I think that's the bit. So yeah, I think that is what we will try. Because now that necklace is sitting on the pedestal, so I think now let's go to the other side and see if there's another one. At least we'll be well prepared, right? Oh, do you think we have to put in the code? Wasn't it water, earth, air, fire? I think it might have been water, earth, air, fire. So let's put that in before we go over there. Water.
I
Earth.
wonder what that did. Now to find out what effect that had.
Fire.
Now to find out what effect that... Does anything seem different now?
Okay, now let's try running to the other side and seeing if there's a doppelganger of Gloric. Which sounds terrifying, right? Because the doppelganger of Scarlet was really scary, right? So, I feel like a Gloric doppelganger sounds like a really bad thing. If he's anything like our Gloric, he's, that could be bad. That could be bad. We'll see. We'll definitely give this a save before
It never rains, but it pours.
we jump in, before we jump in. Alright. So yeah, I could do it really, really different, you know? I could, like, I would have to carry Medora, and I don't love Medora, but I don't, like, hate her either. I don't even hate Jahan. I just feel like I think I've only carried him for a while the first time, or one of the only first times I played the game, and I carried him a while, but he was just such a jerk. He was so mean, and, like, yep, there we go. Oh yeah, there's our Gloric doppelganger, so that's neat. Anyway. Although he's a shield guy. That's not our setup. The portrait's kind of similar, though. Although the portrait for Scarlet's doppelganger was kind of similar, too. So, who knows? Oh, well, she actually hit him, but my lord, that guy is a tank. Oh, we have enough for another one. Okay, I think let's go ahead and hit this, just in case he drops something like electricity. I think this guy uses a stun. And I think, historically, my whole team has gotten stunned. From a move he does. And so, we're gonna go Winged Feet, just in case he does do that, so we can have somebody not get stunned by it, assuming that works. I don't assume the crushing fist will work, but I feel the compulsive need to try. Yeah, he's a little too far anyway, so I kind of need to do battering ram. Because like it would help me get over here quicker. Because otherwise it's gonna cost 7 to walk over here, right? So I guess let's go battering ram. So we can at least get over here. And then we don't have the AP for anything else, so. Alright, and then I think we'll go. I don't know if poison is gonna be his deal, right? So alright, maybe we'll spread out just in case poison is his deal, or like the stun is his thing. We'll spread out just in case. Frozen. Okay, so that's not what I expected the first one. I was expecting a lightning move to stun us. Air absorbs and shield. That sounds dandy. Gloric's completely frozen. Although he hasn't moved still, so that's interesting. Well, she doesn't have the AP, so we'll hold still. Our boy here, still invisible. And he has winged feet, so ice is not going to trip him. Normally, ice is a big problem. There we go. We're in perfect position for a spicy backstab. Assuming it works, we'll see. I don't know if he's going to poison, but why not, right? This way, in case he actually starts smacking Scarlet around, at least he'll get poisoned. I mean, maybe. Please don't. Well, I have winged feet. Suck it. I'm invisible, and he still acted like I was there, like he knew I was there. But I have winged feet, so it doesn't matter. Also, we got an attack of opportunity, which was good, but then he immediately got a heal, so that's unfortunate. But it's all right, because we can't be stunned, because Wolgraff doesn't care about the surfaces of the floor. Lols. Man, I told you that spell would come in handy. Single greatest spell ever. Got a sweet, spicy critical hit. That's neat. I'm worried about what's about to happen to our boy now, but, can't have everything. Take that. Think you felt that? That was good. There, get that to him. Hopefully he'll help him deal more damage. And I guess we'll save the rest. Hastened, that's not awesome. Raged, doesn't sound awesome. I don't know what it does, but I just don't like it in theory. In principle, I'm not about it. It doesn't have enough AP. We could go for some bleeding damage. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I feel like it was pretty good damage anyway. Get him, Glort. Yeah! Take that, hippie! You imposter. You're no Gloric. There we go. That one went way better than the Scarlet Doppelganger did. But the point is, we also got what we needed. So that's great. Alright. Lovely. So now we're on the other side. Now we have the other pendant too, which I guess... Well, actually, we probably just have to click on it, because I didn't put that other one on, and it just, got onto the pedestal, so it's probably fine. Alright. So now, let's go ahead and...
A rectangular object
Beautiful.
Seems to be missing here.
Look at that! Suddenly we're inside! Lovely. Wow, this looks like a gold mine. Huh? Sorry. Alright. Yes, all the gold. And I will absolutely pick up all these little pieces. And just to think, we're not even into the real loot yet. Ooh, a hat that I probably won't wear. An axe I probably won't use. Ooh, a resurrect scroll is really good, though. A staff that I probably will use. Armor that I might use. An inert one, which if I wanted to make a one, that could be good. I guess I'll grab it. And another resurrection scroll. Wow. There's some real spicy gear in there, man. Alright. that was a lot. So firstly, let's give this to Bear Daughter. That's a two-handed axe, which is the reason we won't use it. Now, the staff could be good, though. The armor could be good, too. Oh, this can be given to Bear Daughter. Alright. Oh, hang on a minute. Wasn't there a hat, too? Yeah, there was a hat way up here. Okay. So, obviously, the hat, it's a different design, you know, and again, it'll cover up our hair, so it really doesn't matter what the hat looks like. I mean, the helmet better be darn cool for me to cover up my face, because look at me, I'm amazing. Alright, none of those, none of those. Now the staff, that was a big one. Oh, wow, it beats the brakes off of the staff we're using by a lot. Huge staff increase for Scarlet, which is fantastic. Which is awesome. Alright, now Gloric, armor. He's wearing a 50, better than whatever we have here. These are dexterity armors anyway, so we can check our dexterity characters for that. Alright, well, that's really good. I don't think there was any other weapons. Yeah, that's a two-handed, that we're just going to sell that. Okay. You two. So she has a strength one. However, these other ones are better. They are better. Let's see. This one is immunity to cursed, which sounds fun. Air resistance and initiative. This one is just initiative, so I feel like giving Woolgraf priority over Bear Daughter because Woolgraf, is going to be on the front lines, even if he is, like, stealthily and poking at people specifically, things like that. He's still in more danger than Bear Daughter often is, so I think we'll go ahead and prioritize him, which means she will get the lesser version of these armors. But she's coming along nicely. Okay, it's nice. Now, he has 28 with 1 initiative. This one is a lot better, 36 with 1 initiative, but it also has air resistance and immunity to cursed. I don't know what cursed does, but I like it. Also, Woolgraf looking good, dude. He's already starting to come along a lot better. Looking pretty fancy. Cool. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, that's nice. We have a lot of gear to sell. Ooh, there's more. Anyway, yeah, we have a lot of gear to sell. So as soon as we're done in these areas, we will probably go back to town, just on a, you know, restoring our stuff kind of basis. We'll grab that robe, but also that was an Avatar of Storms. That could be really good. Same thing as the Avatar of Poison that we already have. You know, makes you obviously immune to poison, and if anyone hits you, they have a chance of being poisoned, things like that. All the gold and Whisperwood. I don't know why that's good. I'll take that to sell. Whirlwind, that's a good one. I've had that ability before. I think that's a Men-at-Arms one for Gloric. So that could be tasty. Well, that was certainly beyond worth it. We got a lot of really good gear back there. Super cool. Big fan. Just gonna top off her health there. Okay, let's see. So this is Whirlwind, that's Men-at-Arms. Send that to Gloric. This is Avatar of Storms. Make a target immune to being electrified and stunned. Melee attackers may get stunned. So obviously, as you would assume. So now we have Avatar of Storms and Avatar of Poison. Any of the Avatar spells are really good, as you might imagine. So obviously that's pretty neato. Now we got those. Now, our boy here. Are you level enough to learn these? You can learn that one, Whirlwind. Not yet for Crippling Blow, but he can learn Whirlwind. So Whirlwind is a whirlwind attack. It hits enemies around you for, you know, X amount of slashing plus X amount of crushing damage as well. Now, I imagine it would just be slashing if our weapons were the same, but Gloric is using one bladed and one regular weapon, which is what that's from. But the point is, it is the reason why this is good is because it's enemies around you, which means, oh, actually, it looks like he needs... Yeah, he needs a better Men-at-Arms level before he can learn it. But Whirlwind, meaning it's enemies around you, which means you spin in a circle, so anybody in any direction gets hit with it, you know? So obviously that's why it's good, because you can hit more than one, you know, group. We could grab the...
A rectangular
we could grab the pendant, but I don't think the pendants have any kind of stats. So I don't think they matter. So I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, well, that was obviously super fantastic. So yeah, Gloric needs better Men-at-Arms points in a bad way. And as soon as we can, we will level up his Men-at-Arms as soon as he's level enough to allow us to do that. We will absolutely do it because, yeah, he has abilities just waiting, you know? got lots of good gear back there. Lots of upgrades for our team. Kind of across the board, as it were. Alright, so teleporting back, because we have things to sell. In a bad way. Still, though, super fruitful. Definitely worth doing. Everyone has more custom-looking armors now. I mean, for Bear Daughter and Woolgraf changed their whole look. Glorik's still a little mismatching there. Especially, I notice it on him, but Scarlet looks a little more planned and uniform.
Get it while it's fresh. These batches are...
But don't worry, he'll get there in time.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
So...
Freezing, silver,
I don't need
poison?
anything two-handed.
Get to the point.
I don't think we're keeping almost anything. I think there was like maybe one of the knives or something.
Let's see.
Actually, I think we already changed for that. Technically, the push dagger, was a level above, you know, but like, yeah. So that one maybe might be worth something. We're selling the crossbow. I know all the bows are old. The staff is old. I think we'll find better ones. We'll just sell it. We'll get rid of the wand, the two-handed items, obviously. She's almost out of money. We can get rid of this old stuff. Yeah, she is now broke. So, oh, well, we can give her a little more money because we have things to repair. Yeah, there we go. We gave her a little bit of money back there. She can have the hats. We're not going to wear that. She's broke. There, we can sell that and that. She has enough money for. Sell that. There we go. Nice. Alright, I guess we'll run over here.
Ah, gracious patron.
Okay.
I see your tarred eyes looking a bit
shields.
teary. I've just the potion
Yeah,
for
some
that.
of those.
Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
There we go. Okay. For some reason I'm keeping that. I don't know why. I don't know what the rest of this. This is like an inert wooden wand. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a crafting thing, but I don't know. So I think that's probably fine. And I've already repaired stuff, so yeah, I don't think we need anything. But really quick though, while we're here, do you have anything juicy? Blitz Bolt shoots a bolt of electricity. That sounds fun. Bitter Cold freezes a target. That's another good one. Water of Life, gain Constitution. So that's, I'm assuming, max life is what that is. Teleportation, which is you throw an item or character high up and dealing crushing damage. Shocking Touch, same thing as my Vampire Touch, but with electricity. Cures Petrified, Slowed, or Stunned. Thunder Jump. Invisibility. Head Vice. Interesting. Avatar of Storms, which we just picked up that. Freezing Touch, Ice Shard, Avatar of Frost, Rain, which we already have, Regeneration, which we already have, Slow Current, which is a slow, so okay. I mean, she has some okay things and stuff, she has some good stuff, but like nothing we're dying for. Alright. Well, that was awesome. Obviously. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our inventory now. We can sort that better. I wonder if the End of Time has opened one of those other portals yet. We should look. I don't assume so, but but it's worth looking at. Mostly I'm seeing if the bedroom is open yet.
Welcome back, Source Hunters. I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another Starstone, haven't you? Go on. Ask me how I know.
Alright, I'll bite. How can you tell we found another stone?
Aha! Mere child's play when you know what to look for. And luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane? When the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life? It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery.
What have you discovered through the new portal?
You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you, no, that would be most unmannerly. And not to mention, well,
What is it?
No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more. But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with.
Alright, look at that. It actually did open. Zigzags welcomed us back to the end of time after we found another Starstone. His suspicions were correct. Starstone grows the end of time and another portal has become active. Now we find out what lies beyond. Zigzags, I was reading the mission objective. I don't know where you went. I'm assuming you went back to one of these. Not that one. Yes, there we go, this one. I think this is the bedroom. Yes. Maybe?
What an impressive
I don't know,
room.
maybe. I think it might be the other one,
So
actually.
it is a hall fit for kings.
Actually, I think it's the other one that's the bedroom. So, we'll look around. Ma'am?
You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me.
Okay, well, pay attention to her name, though. Her name is Astarte. Astarte. Didn't you, like, so, you know the spellcaster lady that we were just perusing through spells for? The shop? She said, like, thank Astarte? Well, that's what she's saying. So this must be like a god or a goddess or something, right? Judging by the name. I think so.
But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate. That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. He won't believe me, the fiend. But they have come, as I prayed they would. Could they save me yet?
Is there still hope, is what she said before she went through the portal. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. Because, like, I remember some of the reveals and stuff. I won't go into it because I want it to be a surprise for you guys, but I remember some of them, but I don't remember, like, 98% of, like, the actual story. Like, I don't remember the details, and so a lot of, I mean, this beginning stuff is very familiar, but, like, the really juicy reveals, I don't know probably a lot of the juiciest stuff, and I only know a little more preliminary stuff than you guys do. So, anyway, here's an ancient diary. My friend and ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable, a fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we wage are therefore pointless conflicts, but if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Ah, a general's tale. We found a letter belonging to a general who fought in a great war. This officer is of the opinion that though the war is virtually won, he simply cannot get enough of bloody carnage. The letter seems to be addressed to a fellow officer with whom he shall meet at a funeral. Ah, see, this is interesting story. Some sort of weird story that we'll piece together as things become more apparent. So there's this big old feast and a stranger. Hey, who are you?
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire.
Let's see who you've got for hire.
Of course, Chief. But maybe you ought to get rid of some of your old ones first. Never does well to sour one batch in sight of the other.
Tempted to tell someone to take a hike just to see what he says.
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears?
I meant that I would be responsible for you. I will keep you out of trouble.
In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I am happy to have a friend in such a place.
A child of the bears? What does that mean exactly?
And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from humankind, he thrived among his mother's ilk. So says the saga of Thris. Do you know it? The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Thris among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Thris the wolfson, and I the bear daughter.
Uh-huh.
To the homestead then.
Poof. Alright, hey, can I...
Back again? I thought you'd never ask. Hear that, swords? Line 'em up.
Ha! What the freak is this? I have never once clicked on this. What the heck is this? Cleric, strengths, the black. What the heck? Is this other people's, like, characters that they made? Is that the bit? What the freak is this? Wow, you can hire this, like, super broken hero of, like, level 20. Wow. And you... Okay, wow, that's fascinating. Anyway, hey, so, a fun fact. There's obviously lots of companions in the game. So the thing is, this is actually where they hang out. So as you dismiss companions, all of them will be hanging out in this weird banquet hall place.
Heard any good tales, my friend? Bear daughter seems about to leap up and grasp you in her arms, but thinks better of it and silently stands at attention.
Fascinating. So is that, so like, was that was weird. Trippy, I have never even once clicked on that. Oh cool, so she still has all the arrows. I was wondering if all the arrows would disappear from her inventory. Anyway, alright, so we're all reunited, it's fine. But yeah, that was fascinating. I've talked to that guy, but I've never actually, like, dismissed a companion to see if he would, you know, to see what he says, so that's fascinating. Esteemed generals, all of Rivellon thanks you. Hang on a minute. Sorry. All of Rivellon thanks you. All of Rivellon is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you both, and it is right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost, that the world was to meet its end, but you turned the tide. Many have fallen, so very, very many, and I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. Know, generals, that I sympathize deeply. So let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, both to celebrate and to remember, to honor the living and to honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Ferrell. Ah, interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is the this is like, I guess, I don't know if this is the Hall of Heroes or what, but suffice it to say, this is I assume is the Hall of Heroes, but it's a hall. Oh, and an empty chest. Interesting. Yeah, it is and so when you have companions, if you recruit more, dismiss some, this is where they all hang out. So now you know. So if you ever dismiss anybody and you're like, OMG, where's Bear Daughter or whoever, this is where you would run back to grab. So now you know. And I think it's actually the other portal is actually the one. Is actually the bedroom.
Creature in there was.
But the eerie bit is that she seems to know us.
Yeah, that was kind of spooky. Yeah, I actually think this one is the bedroom, so it's not unlocked yet. No. Anyway, hey, any thoughts on that?
How might I serve our mission?
Let's talk about the rooms I've discovered here at the end of time.
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
I met a strange woman in one of the other rooms. Can you tell me more about her?
She is one whose history is shrouded in darkness. She is more than a woman, though less than a goddess. She knows you. You have wronged her. She is part of the end, though she longs to be part of endlessness.
I discovered a great hall beyond one of the portals. Can you tell me more about it?
The threads tell me that once... Oh, how many eons lie hidden in so small a word. Once... You strode across that hall in shining armor, a sovereign to all who beheld your might. I can clearly read that armies you have led, demons and dragons you have conquered, that you have ascended. But how can this be now that you stand before me a human, a mortal? How far has your soul fled from the being it used to be? New threads, more threads we need.
Ah, fascinating. So I don't know, there's something trippy going on. Obviously. Answers will come in time. I only know some of them loosely. I know some of them loosely, but mostly I just don't know. Anyway. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead back to the Desolate Farms. Because, yeah, now that we've sold our stuff, repaired our gear, and all that hooey, and stopped by the end of time to see if anything was new, now we're good to press farther more or less toward Evelyn, and we'll see if we actually go all the way there, but, you know, more or less in her direction. Because everywhere else tells us, you know, you're not level enough for this, lols. So, you know, so that's the plan. So we'll say, hey, that's fine. We'll head this way. Now, I think we obviously cleared all this. This is those big old cliffs that had the skeletons, so we can continue on there, but we'll go ahead and check our map here. So, yeah, I think this was the dungeons, I think. So yeah, just follow this line, follow these little paths, and we'll get there. I really can't wait for Gloric to get a second actual weapon. One of his weapons is you know, a blunt object, and I would prefer him to have bladed weapons, just because I think that's cooler. So, you know, in time. At least he has 2 long weapons. At least he's not using daggers or anything anymore. We did what we had to at the time, but I obviously want him to be wielding 2 normal-sized weapons. I did picture, like, a berserker type of style, you know? So, that's nice. Anyway, so at least he has that. Alright, we can go ahead and give this a save. Before we step farther, because it doesn't take a lot in this game to accidentally get yourself killed. Because you, whatever, stepped foot in the wrong direction. Now, looking at the map, I'm kind of tempted to go left and then, like, follow that wall. So I guess we'll go ahead and go left and kind of stay this way. It's kind of a fork in the road, obviously, so we just kind of I kind of chose at random a little bit. Jelly room. I don't know what a jelly room is, but it sounds like a mushroom made of jelly.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah, that.
Woolgraf spotted something.
Really?
Sodden all the way to my boots.
Good looking out, Woolgraf. None of the rest of us spotted that. Oh, my lord. Good looking out. Obviously, none of us saw that.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems.
I know what you mean.
Indeed. And who knows what manner of riches we'll unearth together with this tried and true treasure digger.
Enough to finish this mission with a long vacation in the tropics, gazing side by side at a burgundy horizon, if we're lucky.
Absolutely. Anyway, we discovered a Hall of Heroes. Oh, there we go. Can confirm if that's its name. If we dismiss our companions or henchmen, this is where they'll await us. Within, we met a strange spirit who seems to recognize us as guardians. Why did she say she deceived us, and why did she say we deserted her? Who knows? My question is about the henchmen. Like, how does that work? Are they always available? Like, if I whatever paid for one, is that always going to be there from now on? You know what I mean? That's my question. So yeah, that's what I want to know. If I like paid for a henchman, is he like always gonna be there? You know, or do I have to buy it? Is like a certain amount of time that he's gonna hang around? But you know, I didn't even know that was a thing, so I obviously know nothing about it. It's just one initiative. I feel like ours are better right now. We're just gonna double check for. Obviously, there's the cloth. We don't care about that. Oh, hang on a minute. There's another ring somewhere. Hey, which one of you little buggers is holding a ring? Nobody? Am I having a stroke? Where's the ring? I mean, it's that one. Oh, it's the second one beneath it. Okay. I was about to say. Like, what's happening with that? Alright, we have poison resistance and movement, dexterity, and telekinesis. Well, dexterity would obviously be good for 2 people. The rest of that doesn't matter a whole lot as far as who gets what. Water resistance and HP. Earth and fire resistance. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and look at you two. So, telekinesis and movement. Giving that one for dexterity and telekinesis is a little more tempting. This one is perception and movement. Telekinesis is not that movement, it's only 0.03 movement, so I'd rather give him one for at least dexterity. Telekinesis is not that useful, but the dexterity one is useful. Although, having him have movement would be good, because the dexterity would be helpful for Bear Daughter as well, right? So, maybe it doesn't matter. That's telekinesis and a little bit of movement. Giving him some poison resistance and much more movement sounds more useful, so let's give him that one. Then let's go to Bear Daughter and give her dexterity, so that way she has that. But then we can give her the last one, which is a little bit of movement, so, you know, I guess that's a little helpful. But the dexterity bonus is convenient for her, so that's a good thing. And then I think that might have been to show. Yeah, there's a little dagger there, which we could look at. Ooh, it's better. We're leveled enough for that now. Neato. And this is 21. Yeah. He has the best daggers we could give him. 13 plus initiative. Hey, those are better than what he was wearing. Neato. Alright. Cool. Okay. Oh, we should give it a save. Now that we did all that, we should save it. Also, I saved it on the wrong one, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. I only realized that after I was like, yep, that looks good. I went one too far, but it's fine. Lots of good gear there.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Yes, yes, your kingdom for a dry shirt. Right, well, into the creepy forest, I guess. So it's not all forest, it's only a little bit of forest. Obviously this is all dead-end stuff, so we either could go right and then go down to, like, say we explored this piece, or we could continue hugging left. I feel like continuing to hug left is the strategy for now. We're trying to more or less go towards Evelyn's base, which is obviously left. So for now, that'll be the plan. Well, this looks interesting. Right, okay, here we go. We're gonna split you. I'm gonna control you. We're gonna go winged feet in case there's anything in here that's like explosive. Too hot to touch. Okay, that's fine. Scarlet, if you want to just do this.
Soaking spray!
Holy moly. Hang on a minute. What's happening? Hang on a minute. That chest is making a run for it. I think this is one of those fancy talking chests. Alright, you, and then it was Gloric, and then it was... Yeah, that's fine. Hey! Get back here, you coward! I mean, you'll have to hop slower there, little chest, because... Oh, you're a fool. This is a dead end. I've already been over here. Oh, well. Right. It was a little goblin sitting inside. It was not one of the other talking chests, so that's interesting. Just in case he does blow up, I guess, maybe? Oh, I guess it's not off a cooldown. That's fine. We'll just give it some space, because if he does explode, it's gonna hurt a great deal. So I'm even worried about shooting him, because Scarlet has an... I mean, we could cast rain to put out the fire. But the rest of us don't. So I guess the rest of us are gonna kind of scatter a little bit. We also, if we were far enough away, we could blow him up, but we're not far enough away. So I guess we're gonna put him close, I guess. All right, this is all on you, baby. Yeah, take that, you little jerk. Yeah, look at that. I put his fuse out, and then I just like absorbed him, so he had no chance to explode. Take all of that. I don't know what this is for. Ah, it was a heal. Look at that. Well, that was interesting. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and identify this and this. Oh, it is a staff, though. I thought it was a wand. Is it worth anything? No.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Certainly not. This is only worth 9. It's crafting an HP. Well, some of that was worth something to sell, but a lot of it was not worth a lot. And what was it? It was bracers, yeah. Well, I don't think anyone is gonna be like, oh, 9, oh boy. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it was alright. I guess it's pretty good to sell, I guess, but that was interesting. I thought it was I assumed it was one of those talking chests, like the one that was in the End of Time. The lady's like, I have 4 sisters. You know what I mean? She's like, talk to them, and if you can figure it out, come and find me, or whatever, you know? But it was just a explodey goblin hanging out on a chest, hopping away, as you do. So that was interesting. Give it a minute. Okay. Well, there's a wee baby bridge with an autosave. That's nerve-wracking. There's a path down there, which looks like enemies. We can use this to scout ahead. Okay, so that's probably, you know, bad guys down there, which we could certainly go that way. Or whatever it is that's down there. Okay. I guess we'll go down, I guess. Down we go, I suppose. Wow. That zombie was moving awfully quick. Alright, we'll go... Hastened. Then... Invisible. So that we're fast, boy. And I guess... we'll do something like this. Okay. And we'll get a little bit closer over here. Well, I hit the zombie, but it only healed it. I think we'll get a little closer and let them come to me, as usual, my strategy for my warrior, because that way they get, you know, keep as much AP as possible. Heyo, the mage is dead, that's good. Other than that, I guess we'll save the rest of it until they get closer. Okay, one of the mages is dead, there's another one. And then lots of zombies headed my direction. Right. Don't worry about them. We're headed to the mage. I don't think we'll have enough to attack, and I don't want to get too close to the, There we go. Alright, I don't want to get too close to the poison anyway. Wow, he like heals for a lot of the damage I'm doing to him so far. There, look at that. We knocked him over. Shoot him while he's down. Oh wow, look at that. Maybe because he was covered in poison, maybe he like ignited, because a poison is explosive. I wonder if that was why that happened. Scarlet needs more regular attacks. Maybe we should give her like a lightning bolt or like a icicle spear or something. We should give her more attacking moves, because she only has like one ranged attacking move. And we could absolutely go buy one. That lady was selling quite a few good options. I don't really want to play my, you know, play out my ambush, you know, on that rando zombie. Yeah! Like that. Not ideal. Right, I guess it doesn't matter. Just shoot. Kill hit. Alright. We'll do a spicy battering ram. Well. He's like, I'm still alive. And while we're right here, considering they're all zombies, that way they can't poison him. Oh well.
I can reach farther.
They're like, that's fine. We'll just run past you. Don't worry, Wolgraf. We'll I mean, he's really slow. Don't worry about him. Grab winged feet so we can, in case all the poison on the ground right now. Going around the poison cloud. Kill it. Kill it.
Eternal silence.
That wasn't terrible. Lovely. Save the rest of your moves. Alright, there's one very slow zombie remaining. Well, that's going well. Obviously. We'll see what we can do. We're immune to poison currently on him, so we can just charge through with reckless abandon. There we go. Something like that. I guess we'll have to stand still, because if I walk forward, I'm going to get poisoned. Oh, that was good. Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Heyo. Unfortunate. Nothing good there. That was a hat. That's fine, I guess. Oh, look at that. Don't worry about it. We're handling it right now.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
All right. Now we're not gonna get hurt no more.
I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Now we have to get ourselves healed from all the fire.
I needed that.
Okay. Gloric.
Into the fray once more.
For you. Alright. Imagine if I started using the vampiric touch and I just started healing myself off of my companions. I'm just like, hey, Wolgraf, I don't think you need all that health, and I just start like sucking the life out of him just so I can get my own health back. He's like, some ally you are. He's like, I need that health too, you know. There we go. I mean, Wolgraf is a little bit lower on health, and Gloric could use a tiny top off, so I guess we won't be lazy. Alright, we'll give the last one to you. Okay, and then his thing is still down. It probably will be. Yeah, hers will probably be ready faster.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Almost there. Speaking of abilities, Bear Daughter could use some more offensive abilities. All she really has is Ricochet, and she has a couple of like support and healing abilities, but otherwise that's it. So I could use some more like good offensive abilities for Scarlet and for Bear Daughter. There's a cave. I don't remember which cave this is, but we could poke around, see how bad it is initially. Oh. Rank tunnel, huh? Wonder why. I don't totally remember. What does this say? Oh, it just says tunnel. It doesn't say otherwise. Oh. Oh. Hang on a minute. I think down below, I think we really need this tunnel, actually. I think down below is, if this is the thing I'm thinking of, Is this the giant spider? Isn't that what's down below here? I don't know. There's something. There's some. If this is the tunnel I'm thinking of, there's some. I think it's the giant spider or something down below. I think these three are the guys we gave a job to for the Fantastic Five or whatever it's called.
Finally, you have come. The others, they're... But wait. Where is Mendius? Or Anna? You're not one of the Fabulous Five. That's it, we're dead. Oh, who's damned automaton? It'll kill us all!
Oh, this is where the robot is. Oh, well, that's... that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, so I was the wrong tunnel. This is a different one. Which means I wonder if the giant spider one is in a different one. I thought Arhu's robot was in the tunnel that was above Sicile and not in this part of it. I guess I was... Maybe I reversed the two. Interesting. Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a farmer down on his luck. The Fabulous Five. They promised me adventure and riches. But what lurks here? It is certain death. They tricked us. We'll never survive.
Tell me about the Fabulous Five.
Fabulous? Huh? Fabulously lying? Cheating dogs is what they are. They sent me and my mates to this cave to deal with what was supposed to be an erratic little piece of wizardry. But it turns out to be a real killer. A murderous machine. What did they expect from us? I never held a sword before in my life. They said they'd be right behind us, show us the ropes. But they never showed, and now look at us. We are either dead or dying. Oh, please, I implore you. If you can, save my friends. They're still there in the dark, desperately trying to make a stand against that beast of steel.
What do you know about Arhu?
Nothing much. He's some kind of wizard, isn't he? All I know is that that monstrosity down there has his signature engraved on it. He's responsible for the madness that haunts this place. And I'll bet he's just as demented as the contraptions he creates.
Definitely not, my guy.
You look like a veteran warrior if ever I saw one. Please, help the others if you can.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Arhu's failed experiment. Near the entrance of the northern cave, we met a would-be adventurer named Visco and the party of his friends. They were badly wounded and said that Arhu's robot and other monstrosities lurked deeper inside the cave. Alright, we'll give this a save, but I feel like I remember this robot being really tough, so we might not be leveled for this, and we might not should try this, but we're gonna try it anyway. That's why we're saving it. Because if I die, well, we know clearly it was not, we didn't do the right thing. Oh, look at that.
Quickly, another charge!
Okay, I accidentally sent that to... Hang on. I'm going, there we go. Oh, undead, that's random.
Ready to blow!
Ow, you're shooting at me and him? What's your problem? Don't you see we have bigger problems? Alright, let's go ahead and go this in case, because there's probably going to be lots of stuns flying around, so that makes sense. And then we're going to grab this. Okay, now you, I think there was like switches or something around here somewhere. Don't quote me on that. Undead Archer. Ah. Okay, well, there's other people closer. I kind of feel like I should prioritize going over, because considering how much farther we can walk. Alright, that's what we'll do instead. We're gonna... Wolfgraf is gonna focus on trying to knock some of these guys out. I think that's a better plan. Well, that's not terrible damage. Alright. Gloric, you just want to go over here and hit this switch, please. I don't, not sure, man. But there's more than one switch, though. There's this one, and I think that one. So I guess maybe we'll try them all. Okay,
Magical blows.
that was good damage. I have, what, 5 AP left? I have 5 AP left. We could use a scroll. If we could just sort this, please. I don't know exactly what we should use. The Blitz Bolt I'm tempted to use because they did hand me that, which makes it feel important. But I feel like we should maybe wait till the robot's moving before we start spamming spells like that. So maybe that's the plan. You know? Oh, I forgot these guys were with me. Well, that's probably a mistake. These guys are probably gonna die. I think they usually die on me too, so... If it comes down to it, I might use a bolt on the robot to get it stunned if I have to. Wow. Ow. See that? He almost one-shotted Gloric, by the way. That hurt. Oh, there we go. Look at that. The undead actually doing something smart for a change. Oh, there goes Victor. I told you he would not survive. I guess... I don't know what that did, or if I need to hit all three for it to matter or what, but, you know. Oh, still alive, you little bugger, dude. Right, so your only purpose in life is to heal. Because, boy, oh, that hurt. And then crush him, please.
Face the unending darkness.
Thank you. And then if you just want to go ahead and use this on our boy, so he maybe will survive getting hit one more time with that. Okay, now he doesn't look super stunned to me, so I'm thinking maybe next turn he might be very much alive, which would be very bad. Although, actually, I could give this to Gloric if he was shooting at us last time. I don't know if that was a mistake, but, you know. Yeah, go get him, bro. Just like zero faith. Oh, Lord. All the humility. Oh my, and Gloric almost died anyway. Alright, here we go. Ready for this? Although I'm tempted to try this.
I must have used it correctly.
Alright, well. Unfortunate. Because now I can't teleport away. I don't have the AP anymore. Well. I'm tempted to separate. I guess let's go ahead and separate. Try to get as far away from each other as we can so we can minimize losses if we have to. Right.
Battering ram! I feel better already.
Right. Okay, I think the first thing we should do is use a blitz scroll and stun this thing. Stun failed. That is unfortunate. Alright, you use another one. Also stun failed. It did pretty good damage though, so it's not all bad. Ow. Well, Scarlet's stun, that's not great. And he's healing the machine. Are you out of your mind? He was shooting at you too, genius. Yeah, it's not going great. Right. Well. I mean, we're all almost dead, so it's kind of like an all-in kind of sprint at this point. I don't think we have anything long-term here. Let's see here. It's too far. Still doesn't have the AP to attack, you know what I mean? So, I don't know exactly what to do. Yeah, like I said, I feel like we're probably gonna have to reset here anyway, so I'm kind of just trying to go all in. I don't know which one to do here. Maybe a stunning arrow? Oh, well, she doesn't have the... She's too far away, so... Maybe get a little closer and then see. No, she doesn't have the AP. There we go. At least we got the mages. Let's see. I wonder if we could maybe use a healing potion. That's a minor healing potion, but it's better than nothing. Kill it. Yeah. Look at that. We actually did it.
Well, that robot's out of commission, but I didn't save a single adventurer.
Ah, well. Yeah, well. There wasn't much shot of that anyway. Alright, anywho. Boy, that was something. I feel like this is probably a heal, right? So. Yep. Only hair. Alright. So yeah, that was a lot to take in, huh? Almost killed us. That was very close. Alright, his heal's not up yet.
On the mend!
So yeah, I think there is some like combination of the levers, which will obviously, no, I think it kills that thing. So if you know the combination, I'm not positive how you learn the combination. I almost think you're supposed to talk to, I think you were supposed to talk to Arhu on how to defeat it, and that's probably how you would learn, you know, exactly what the like a combination to use instead, so you didn't have to fight that thing, like full blown fight that thing. But you know. Obviously, I didn't do that, so, you know. Don't worry about being slowed, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna give that to you. Yeah, that was a little close. A little close.
Back on my feet again.
Alright. Thunder jump. And then there's a barrel. Empty canister barrel with log. Empty mug. Anything else? There's a letter. Charlene's letter. My dearest Tommy, I hope you're enjoying your life of adventures and making a lot of new friends. I pray for you every day, you little daredevil. Watch your steps and be wary of strangers. Don't forget to brush your teeth, eat plenty of fruits and veggies. Growing boy can't live on jerky and crackers alone. Wash behind your ears and say your prayers every night before bed. Love, your big sister Charlene.
Poor kid.
Yikes.
Slaughtered by undead, by the looks of it.
On what was probably his first mission, too.
On the mend!
Yeah, that's pretty not happy, man. That's pretty sad.
Sweet relief.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Okay, I think that was pretty much the show on this side of things. Okay, we already picked up a lot of what that other guy had. Right. Let's see here. We're still, you know, slowly healing our whole team here. Right,
I feel better already.
Now, let's see what's up this little hill, huh? I mean, maybe nothing, but we're already all the way over here, right? So. Hark. Oh, this is, we're actually really near the main cave for What's-Her-Face. Alright, hang on a minute. It's not, I didn't assume we would be all the way over here yet, but that's actually fine because we will, yeah, that's actually totally fine. Because we will, there we go, now we're getting all healed here. There we go. There is I believe there's like a warp gate thing over here, so we can get back here easier later. I believe. Which obviously would be mighty convenient. Because, yeah, I think there is like a warp thing. There we go. I can see it on the mini-map. There, we're near Evelyn's hideout, funnily enough. But yeah, this is really what I wanted there. So now we can get back here nice and easy. Fascinating. So yeah, because that tunnel dropped us off much more nearby. Alright, let's go ahead and go to North Gate. Now, what was that other update? Fabulous 5. We cleared the Cave of All Undead without much help from the Fabulous 5. We should get our fair share of the reward as soon as Cecil pays Mendius, though. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe go talk to the mayor, maybe? Seeing if, maybe to talk to the mayor about getting paid, or maybe that Mendius guy. Assuming he hasn't split town, which he probably has. Okay, yeah, so let's... Alright, let's go ahead and maybe try the mayor. Maybe try the mayor? Cecil? Are you here, boy? There he is. Hey, man. Excuse me, pardon me.
What? Oh, hello again. Please wait here. I'll get my beekeeper's suit. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. The Fabulous Five. I thought you said the treacherous. Well, never mind.
What, the treacherous hive? Like her something?
They just informed me that they cleared the cave of all undead presence, so I gave them the reward as promised. They just left town. The rest of the world needs saving too. Oh, they truly are fabulous.
Oh yeah, fabulous. Alright, the Fabulous Five seems to have vanished. Mayor Cecil informed us they received their payment and skipped town. So yeah, obviously we didn't get paid for that. Then Arhu's failed experiment. We killed all the undead in the cave, but couldn't save any of the men fighting them. So, you know, no surprise there. And then, of course, we did figure out the dungeon, so. But we got lots of fat experience and good loot that was inside the cave for clearing that spot, so obviously it was worth it. Alright, we're just gonna get a little farther away from town there, and then we're gonna go ahead and look around our inventory real quick. Grab that, and grab that, and grab this. And we're gonna not sort yet. Okay, we have a necklace. It's poison resistance and charisma. Charisma is something Scarlet has, so we'll go ahead and wear that. And poison, of course, is good for anybody. We'll just sell the hats. We don't care about them. This is a dexterity thing. We'll check our other people here. Nice. Ooh, those are 17, and those are actually better than what she's wearing, but we'll check Gloric first. The boots are garbage, probably. We don't have any rings. Ours is much better. The wand we're selling. I think that dagger is crap as well. Okay, Gloric, what are you wearing? Oh yeah, 13 and nothing. He gets the upgrade first. Okay, and then I believe Scarlet had 15 and nothing, and that was already better than what he was wearing, so that's fine. And then nothing new there. All right. Lovely. Okay, beautiful. Now we have some armor to check on our peeps. This is 36, that's 40. Air resistance, initiative, and movement over immunity to cursed. I feel like the immunity to curse is nicer, and the armor difference is not amazing, right? So, but I think Bear Daughter's stuff is not amazing. Yeah, see that is an increase for her, so I think she gets the upgrade in that one. In that case, all right, I think that's probably it for this stuff. Okay. And we can go ahead and go sell all that hooey. Yeah, that robot was something else, huh? Something else, that's for sure.
Dearest customer,
okay,
I've never
really quick.
seen an aura so plagued by
I
ether.
sell...
Thank Astarte.
Ah, see?
Just the earth scroll to ground.
She said Astarte, see, I told you. Anyway, so that and that and that. Oh, you're broke. Sad face. Alright, well, hey, can you repair my armor? Okay, also, while I'm here, though, actually, I could buy some damaging things from you to give you some more money, so I can turn some things. So, yeah, because I was just thinking that I really wish we had more damaging things for stuff, so... elemental, so Blitz Bolt, that was that lightning thing I already had, but having another just basic damaging spell, I think could be really nice. So that could be good. Alright, maybe Blitz Bolt? Blitz Bolt seems like a really safe target, like a really safe, good distance kind of damaging spell. I think we'll probably grab Blitz Bolt. Yeah, I'll take it. Now that you have a tiny bit more money, can I sell you some more things? Like this. You don't have enough money for that. You can have this. You can have that, and that, and that, and you're just about broke. I mean, not just about, you are broke, but I'm gonna run across the street and sell some other things.
So, Santas, eh?
Oh.
Right, proper, we're fine. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to
Excuse me, pardon me. I think I could have given that lady the bag of money from Roberts, by the way.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
Oh, she's broke too.
Freezing.
Alright, hang on a minute. Do you have any money?
Don't scout
I know
your
you're only
way
a fish.
before
Oh
you've
wow, I
tried
said
some
only a
of the
fish vendor,
ocean's
but she's
finest
loaded.
bounty. How many crab
I'll sell
claws would
that
you like?
and that.
3? 11?
That. Man, she was loaded. I was just about to talk smack and be like, yeah, I know she's only a fish vendor. Maybe she'll have a tiny bit of money. How about that fish thief?
I listened in while you were talking to that would-be thief. Thank you for preserving my stock. It's no wonder you source hunters are known for setting the place straight.
Booyah. Alright, hang on really quick though. We're gonna do the maybe we're gonna try and do the right thing and be like, hey, I got this bag of money from Roberts after I accidentally I picked it up and then I accidentally killed him, but don't ask questions.
Source hunters, if
Yeah,
you've got a favourite sheep,
We do have a bag of
best
this
to
gold we
fry
seized
her
from
up now
Roberts.
before she get gold. How much exactly? Enough to cover the costs in gold and tears of a stolen ewe, I'd bet.
I'm tempted to keep the gold for me though. Alright, let's be good people.
Bertia should take the gold. She deserves compensation for Robert's misdeeds.
That's right. If anyone should benefit from this situation, it's Bertia.
Aye, nothing to replace me old girl Hoggett. But I suppose a bit of gold certainly softens the blow. Thanks for that, Source Hunter.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm not out any gold. I don't think. Where's my gold? Hang on. Where does a person go to look at his own gold? There we go. Yeah, see, it didn't. It feels like it's make believe, right? I mean, I don't think I spent. I mean, I know it was like part of the dialogue, but I don't think I actually gave her gold out of my pocket. You know what I mean? So it's like, or if I did, it was so small I don't even notice the difference. And either way, I don't care. So, you know, I did the right thing, and I'm not even out anything, so you might as well. All right. So we'll go ahead and get a little ways out of town here. Just someplace nice and quiet. I think that'll be a good place to call it. Yeah, I think that'll be a good place to call it. We did really, really well. We got lots of good stuff. We got lots of good levels. We started to really explore outside of town, did lots of side quests. When we come back, it'll be a lot more of that exploring outside of town. Obviously, there's a lot more of the woods we didn't see. But then other than that, there is this upper area, and then of course we do have Evelyn's lair, which is right there. Now, I don't know if we'll be going straight there or if we're going to try and explore more first. I don't know exactly what we'll end up doing, but we'll be doing something along those lines. But we did do really good, though. Other than that, we got lots of good gear and lots of good levels, and we're making great progress. So yeah, when we so as far as uploads go, if you're seeing this, I think this is going up Monday tomorrow. So if you're seeing this, and then hopefully it's Monday. And if that's the case, then later today I will be recording Twilight Princess. And so if you're looking forward to that, then I am probably already very soon, or maybe I've already started recording that. So that's good. As far as uploads for the rest of the week go, Thursday I think should be normal, but then this weekend is New Year's Day is on Saturday. I actually do have New Year's Day off from work, surprisingly. And so I do have a 3-day weekend, so I imagine there'll probably be a lot of recording going on over the weekend. I'll probably just be putting out content. That's kind of more or less my plan. So you can expect all the normal stuff and probably some extra videos going up too. That would not at all surprise me, but we will see. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.